Welcome! Today we are going to look at Google Classroom instructions for lecturers. My name is Mishek Diza. My contact details are displayed on the screen. You can always get in touch if you have any issues. This is the outline for the day. Accessing Google Classroom, changing class and notification settings, inviting students using the class code, creating topics and materials, creating, grading, and returning assignments. Then finally, we'll look at how to download grades. Let's straight away get into Google Classroom. Using your Chrome browser, open a new tab and make sure you are logged in using your GZU account. Please sign out from all other personal accounts and use the GZU account only to avoid challenges. Now come to the address bar and type classroom.google.com. And press enter. I have a class which I created, but don't worry, I'm going to show you how this is done. To create a new class inside Google Classroom, come over this plus button and select Create Class. The class name is the module code. So my module code is RIM405. You can always use caps. The section, that's the current semester, June 2020. The subject, that's the module narration. So that's the module code, insurance and actuarial science. The room is optional. Then you click create. Here we go. This is the module I teach. Now to invite students, I should share this class code with the students. So the lecturer should copy this class code and give it to the class rep or to give to the students such that students can join the class. There is no need for the lecturer to invite students one by one. Simply give them the class code, then they can join into the class. Okay? If this is not your best theme, you can always come here and change the class theme or upload a photo. We have the stream menu, the classwork menu, the people menu, the grades menu. But let's look at the class settings. Let's look at the class settings. Suppose you want to make additions, you can always do that here. You can always add the class description according to the course outline. And also look at these other general and grading settings. Okay. I'm going to discard the changes. After successfully inviting all of my students, I can always come under the stream and welcome the students. Where it says share something with your class, the stream menu is used mainly for communication purposes. So everything posted inside Google Classroom will be shown under stream. I want to show you how to share an announcement with the class. I'm going to type welcome to RIM405. Welcome to RIM405. I have nothing to add. I just want to post this. But before that, you can always click on the drop down arrow. You can post or you can schedule. The schedule feature allows you to instruct Google to send this announcement at a particular date and time. But for now, I want to post. As you can see, I have sent out the post, welcome to RIM405, and student 1 says, thank you, sir. If I want to reply directly to this comment by student 1, you can always come to this arrow and say, and type at student at student 1. Thank you, stay blessed, and sent out that particular comment. So this is how communication takes place inside Google Classroom under the stream menu. Let's now turn to the classwork menu where most of the work is accomplished. So far there is nothing. You can come and create assignment, quiz assignment, question material, reuse post, or topic. Begin by creating topics as guided by your course outline. So I'm going to create topics. My first topic is Introduction to Actuarial Science. Actuarial Science. Okay, I need an A there. Actuarial Science. I add that topic. So this becomes the first topic. I also want to add another topic. I have 2 topics now, but take note that students can only see topics with published posts. This means that these 2 topics are not yet available to students because there is nothing. So you need to come and create material for the students. Material for the students. You can give them any material of your choice. Under title, you type the topic, then type the subsections of the topic as dictated by the course outline. You can also come here and add a Google Drive attachment, a link, a file, or any other. I'm going to add a file. You can pick a recent file, you can upload, or you can select from your drive, but I'm going to select from my computer. Now I have this file, I have to upload the file. Students should be able to download these notes. Then I select the topic. This is under topic 1. Then you click post. From here, you can always reorder the topics. You simply drag and drop. All the items under the topic are taken together with the topic. Now, I also want to come and explain other issues. I will start with the reuse post. We use this option when we have material which we created in another course which we want to use in the current course. You use the reuse post. Then we have 3 options for creating assignments: the assignment, the quiz assignment, and the question. The question is used for creating normally those questions which require short answers, where students can reply to one another in the form of a discussion. I'm not going to look at this today. The quiz assignment is used mainly for creating multiple choice questions, where a student is given options. And this is also good for creating self-grading questions. I normally use the quiz assignment for my students. But the assignment feature is also important and is the one that I'm going to show you today. This one is one of the most important aspects. Here, type the assignment title and the instructions. The assignment title should not be the actual question, but simply give it a name and say assignment 1. Now I have the assignment title and the instructions. I should come and create the actual question. I encourage lecturers to use Google Docs. So you come and click Docs. A new Google document is opened. Come and give it a name and say assignment 1. So you now need to come and type the actual question here. So this is the question for the day. Explain any 5 uses of actuarial science in health insurance, 25 marks. There is no somewhere where you can click save as. So you can simply come and close, then come back to Google Classroom. So it's going to update where it says untitled document. It's going to pick that you named the document assignment 1. Then something I need to come and emphasize, the options available to this document. We have 3 options. Students can view. Use this option if you don't want students to type on the document. You want them to view only. Then the second option, students can edit file. Use this option for group work. Students can edit file. Use this option for group work. Then come over here where it says all students and select the students you are giving that particular question, which means for group work you come and also redo the assignment procedure and make the selection here and also pick different students. We call that differentiation. Now that this assignment 1 is an individual assignment, we would select option 3, make a copy for each student. Here I'm giving emphasis because if you fail to select the right option, it's difficult for you to edit this inside Google Classroom. So make it right the first time. You select option number 3, make a copy for each student for individual assignment. Then you come and change the number of marks. If 25 marks, you change the due date and time. Then the topic, this is under topic 1. Then the rubric feature, I'm not going to show you how to use the rubric feature. You can also do that on your own, but I'm mainly interested in the originality reports. You have this message, 3 assignments with originality reports left. You can always continue. So everything is done. As I told you, you can always use these other options, but for now I want to click assign. Now that I successfully created assignment 1 and assignment 2, let's have a look at assignment 1. You come and click assignment 1. You can see the statistics here. Turned in, it means the student has submitted work. 1 student submitted and 1 student is still assigned. It means the student is yet to submit the work and it's not yet past due. If it was missing, then it would show that the student has not submitted the work and it's past due. Now to do the marking or to do the grading of the assignment, let's come and click view assignment. From here you need to pick the student's work. You come and click on student 1. The work is opened in a new tab. You can always close the outline to reveal the assignment. You can come over here and select the student. You can use these sort by first name, last name, status. Now to move to the next student, you can also use this arrow or simply pick the student from the list. I'm going to explain how the marking takes place. Normally we mark using comments and also awarding marks on specific paragraphs or on specific workings. Okay, before that, let me come over here and explain on this panel. Here, this is where you input the mark and also where you add a private comment. Suppose I have read the assignment and I'm sure that the student is getting 18. I can come over here and put an 18 and add a private comment and say, please read widely. I can come and post the comment, and this is a private comment to the student. Okay, then there's also something which is very, very important, which is the originality report generated by Google Classroom. To view the report, you can also come over here and click on the report. Okay. originality report expires 14 May. We have 7 flagged passages, but you can also change and come over here to show the percentage. So it says 85% of the content has been taken from these sources, but as you can see, the student did not cite. So this is one other cool feature which lecturers can make use of. 10% of the work here, which is this part and also this part, has been cited. Let me now go back to the assignment. Right? So I want to collapse this panel and show you how to write or how to put some comments. You can highlight and add comments to the document. Good. Then you can come and click comment, or if you want to add marks and award marks to a paragraph, you still can use the comment feature. Say 4 marks. Then at the end of the assessment process, you need to add all the marks. Or suppose you want to suggest text for the student, you can always come and start typing here. So all the suggestions that you put would be in green, and also the comments would be shown in yellow. But on the part of the student, this would be in red, just the same way we do the marking. So suppose I'm done, I can always close here and come back to Google Classroom. Here I can also come and change the marks for the students. I want to give the student 17. I can also change that one and put a 20. Now I encourage lecturers to do the marking and finish, then return the work at once. So you make sure that all the students are selected, then you come and click return. Then you can also add a comment of your choice and click return. Then all the work is handed back to the students. Okay, let's straight away come back to our class. Let's select classwork and go to assignment 1. As you can see, the numbers are changing. 0 for turned in, signed 0, graded 2. So this is how we do the marking. Then I also want to show you something. Let's go under people menu. Under the people menu, this is where the list of teachers and students are shown. You can invite a co-lecturer using this option here. Just enter the email address. Here you can also select a student and perform some actions. You can email the student or remove the student or mute the student depending on whatever you'd want to do. Let's also go under the grades. Let's also go under the grades menu. As you can see, I have assignment 2 and assignment 1, but assignment 1 is the one which is marked. So the class average is 18.5 for that particular assignment. You can also download these grades in Excel and edit them. Now to do that, simply go to assignment. You pick the assignment, which is assignment 1, and go to this gear. Then copy all grades to Google Sheets. Google Classroom exports all the work to Google Sheets. Now you can do the editing process just the same way you do in Excel, or you can come and download the grades in Excel and do the editing. Let's go back to our class. Let's see how we can change the settings. You can come over the gear and change the settings specifically for this module. You can do the editing. Suppose you made an error, or you can also add the class description as dictated by the module outline, the general class settings, the grading. I also want to emphasize that the class code, please don't reset the class code. Don't reset the class code during the course of the semester. Otherwise, students will have challenges in joining the class. Just leave it as it is. Then the grading. There is nothing, I've changed nothing here. Then I need to close. I also want to show you some important settings which we have to take care of. That is for the whole system, the whole Google Classroom. You can change your profile picture and put a nice profile picture. I have this picture, but this is not my face. I would always encourage people to put a profile picture which shows their faces. Okay. Right. Let's take care of one or two settings under comments and classes you teach. Please unselect all these. This is meant to decongest the Gmail inbox. Otherwise, all the comments posted by students would be shown inside the Gmail, and you miss important mail. So if you unselect all this and make sure that the last three and probably the first one are the ones that are shown in blue. Then having done this, I also want to show you that you can come and use the to do option to do or the marking process. All the work is shown for all the modules, so you can always pick an assignment to work on and start the marking process. Having said this, let's come back to classes. I have two classes which are the modules. These are the modules I'm teaching. Let's go back and have a look at a summary. Having looked at Google Classroom, I encourage you to set offline access for Google Drive, Gmail, Docs, Sheets, and Slides. The instructions on how to do this are contained in the lecturer user manual. Also, use Google Apps on the go. Simply go to Play Store, Google Play Store and Apple Store. You download the apps. You can also download Google Classroom and use it on your tablet or on your cell phone. Having said this, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you. Please stay safe.